Right, I do have a package here from Xiaomi. Let's open up and see what we got here. No, I'm just joking. It is a Xiaomi 15. Content creators in general will give out some misinformation about this phone, and they will tell you the price of this phone is like £999 or however. What they don't tell you is that you would get a free tablet in this box as well. Now, why does this matter? Well, you can always sell the tablet. I'm struggling to open this, by the way. They sellotaped it like so strong. Open up. Oh my God, Jesus. It's like they made it to not be open. But first I went onto eBay and then I checked how much the tablet was going for. And roughly it's going for £320. Worst case, you can 100% sell it for 200 quid, right? Now, when I bought this phone, I also got a discount given to me, which I'll be honest with you, last year I bought the Xiaomi 14 and I got the whole unboxing video on that as well on my channel. It was the same price without the discount. So I feel like Xiaomi is just doing like a little marketing thing where they're telling you that it's actually discounted where it's not. Don't let them fool you with that discount that they're giving you. However, what they are giving you is, as you can see, I don't know what this is. Poorly packaged. This is the baby right here, which is absolutely beautiful, but we'll get to that in a second. This is what you get. And also another thing I wanted to ask you guys, like this phone charges at 90 watts from what I know. Why would they give me a 120 watt charger for like, I don't know what to do with this. If I sell this online and then buy the 90 watt one, I think I might save like a few quid. Like, it just makes this phone cost a lot less, because a lot of people on YouTube talk about this phone as if it's like a £1,000 phone or like an £800 phone or a £900 phone. No, once you discount the cost of this tablet here, it immediately becomes a phone. There goes the box. It immediately becomes a phone that's worth around £580. This is the Xiaomi Pad 7. You can look up the price of this online and see for yourself. I hope I was able to elaborate what I mean. It's a mid-range phone. It's not a super expensive flagship. I've had a horrible delivery experience as well, by the way. I don't know. I feel like Xiaomi should use a better delivery company, but we'll see. Welcome to Xiaomi, where we make everything impossible to open. Is it healthy to charge a phone? Like my phone, this phone, it takes 90 watts, right? Is it healthy? I heard a rumor that Xiaomi decided to take the charger out the box, and if you was to buy it online as well, they make it look like they're giving you this charger for free now too. Do not be fooled. This is all marketing. They've always given you a charger. Do not let Xiaomi become what Samsung and iPhone has become. Because what I love about Xiaomi, one of the main reasons why I keep buying their phones, is because when I do buy their phones, I get a charger for free and I get a case for free. So inside here, there should be a case for my phone. Just a basic one, but it's good enough. It's like a little, we appreciate you here, take this case kind of thing. So I don't mind it. We have the pin here, which I actually broke my last pin. So that's actually going to come in very, very handy. And we got the charger cable. Interesting. So we got a cable here, but no charger. But then we get this with... Anyways, I don't know what these companies are doing sometimes, honestly. Now, speaking about this case, it is very basic, but it does get the job done. Now, before I get to the phone, I know I'm rambling on a lot, but you guys need to pay attention here because it's very important. If you did order a Xiaomi phone, do not throw away these pieces of papers, because if you can see, it says quick start guide and warranty card. It's very slimy of them to do. They should make it separate. You should make a separate warranty card. You can't just put a quick start guide here, because when someone sees this, they're like, oh yeah, this is just the gibberish that everyone throws away. They will not accept your return if you throw these away. Do not do that. Okay, do not throw these away, for the love of God. Don't fall for these things. I just want you to make a good decision, and when you do, I want you to take all of this into consideration. And as well, take into consideration that they're giving you a tablet for free too, where you can actually sell later on. Okay, now I'm gonna put this warranty card and everything else back in, because if I do lose it, as I said, the Xiaomi will assassinate me, and I do not want that to happen. Obviously, we have to make it difficult to take a fucking pin out. A bag that looks like it's from Greg's. Let's just chuck this to side too. Let me open it and see, because if there's a cable in here too, I swear to you, I don't know what they're doing. And guess what, guys? There is a cable there as well. I just figured it out. I'll tell you exactly what they're doing. They're making this charger look like it's a free deal. Right now, if you order currently between now and the 31st of March, you'll get a tablet for free, and they say you get this charger for free. After the 31st of March, they will not be including a charger in the box, and they'll make you pay for a charger, and they're just going to send you the wire and do exactly what iPhone and Samsung has done, which is very, very sad and disappointing to see from Xiaomi. If you do like Xiaomi, and if you are a fan of their phones and the company, you should definitely make your voice be heard, because this is a step backwards in my opinion. Okay, let's open this. about the phone, I'll be honest, I haven't really seen a much more beautiful phone than this in a while. But the build of this, in my opinion, is much more sturdy and it feels much better than the Ultra versions of Xiaomi, because the Ultra ones feel plasticky. And how do I know this? Because this is being recorded by a Xiaomi 14 Ultra. So yeah, I decided to go with the base model. And I think I made a great decision. It's so compact, it feels so good to hold. The thing with like the other colors, white, grey, green, or whatever you might think, you could get bored of them. Whereas with black, I feel like I can never really get bored of black. Yeah, it just feels really, really good. The one thing I could definitely notice, and this is immediately off the bat from holding the phone and playing with it, is the back from last year. The last year's phone had like a bump of glass on the back, and the glass on this one, if there is any, it is much thinner, where it's like really flat and straight. I mean, honestly, like this phone is just so well built. I'm in love. I've heard people saying that the IR blaster is gone too. I don't think they know that the IR blaster is, the infrared blaster is inside the camera. There's a lot of misinformation online about this phone. That is the flashlight. The question I have now is, I can see that these three are cameras, right? You can even see it in the video too, right? There's like eyeballs looking back, like, what is this for? Is this just like an empty camera just to make it look good? And like, what are we doing here? If that's just an empty, I was gonna make a horrible joke saying that that's for China to spy on you. Oh man, anyways. But yeah, all jokes aside, this phone is gonna be super fast. It's gonna be, it's gonna be everything you wanted. There isn't really anything nowadays that gets released that is gonna be slow, or that's gonna make you not play the latest games, or that's gonna feel sluggish, that's not gonna have a good camera. So at the end of the day, I really do feel like you should make a decision. If I can get this phone for £580, right, by selling the stuff that I don't need, and you really gotta ask yourself if this is the best phone in that price range, and in my opinion, easily it is, with how good the camera is, the photos, the build quality, everything about it, with how fast it is and how durable the phone, like everything. For £580, this phone is an absolute steal. I hope this video allowed you to make that decision too, and to convince you to buy it now, because in the future you're not only gonna not get this, but you're also not going to get this. Now, I know what you might be thinking, oh, but that could also be just a marketing strategy where they just include this into the price and then tell you it's free, just the same way like they did with the whole charger. I hear you. But if you go to Amazon right now and you search for the Xiaomi 14, the base model, it is exactly £580. Meaning you could buy this phone for the exact same price as the Xiaomi 14 at the moment. Bear all of this in mind. Or if you want to ask any more questions, feel free to let me know down in the comments down below, and I will answer them as quick as I can. Now, getting back to the phone, the bezels on the side, I can notice that is much smaller. The only thing I would like to see is where the fingerprint sensor is. But I feel like to do that, I'm actually gonna need to, I need to do my whole, I need to still delete some stuff off my old phone, and just, unfortunately I cannot show that in this video. But if you did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Show the love, show the support. Until next time, I will see you guys later, and like I said, stay tuned to the channel if you want to find out why you shouldn't buy the Ultra versions, because I've had an Ultra version for a year and I've hated it. It feels better than last year because there isn't that glossy feel at the back. I actually prefer this definitely over the last one.